Hey there everybody! Thank you so much for coming to my stream last night and trusting me with your readings. Thank you. We're gonna get to it now. I did just wake up, so I'm sorry my voice is a bit scratchy, but I'm excited to get into divination. It's my favorite thing to do. Your timestamps are linked below next to your name. Remember, when it comes to the future, things can change. You do have free will, so trust your own intuition. You are psychic too, after all. I personally think it's the most likely outcome. Not the guaranteed one, but enough disclaimers. Let's get into the readings. I'll see you guys later. See ya. Hey Jenna, welcome. Hey Rose. Hello Ron. I'm excited to have found your page. I'd like a general reading. Of course, absolutely. You know, generals are actually my favorite. I like when we leave it up to the cards to see what we got going on, what we need to pay attention to. So let's see what we have. What's going on for Jenna? What's going on? All right. Ooh, okay, this is you. This is... Okay, sorry. Sometimes they tell me to do it a certain way, and I try to listen. Well, you never have to believe me, by the way. I can make no sense, but then make all the sense. Make so much sense, but then make no sense at the same time. We have the Star card. The Star card represents your energy, and this is somebody who is very focused on a particular goal, vision, or dream. They have a lot of hope in it. Sorry, she's a little naked. They have a lot of hope. They have a lot of faith in themselves. They're usually very talented too. It's also Aquarius energy. I'm always going to choose me. I know what's best for me. I'm a very independent person. We also have the Three of Wands, and the Three of Wands means expansion. So this is your focus. This is what you're intending right now. This is the energy you're pushing out. This is doing new things, having new experiences, getting out of your comfort zone. We want to have more, we want to see more, we want to actually live life. Now, in the future, we do have the Devil card, and this represents a bit of negativity coming in. It's nothing to be too afraid of. I will say the Two of Cups is here, and the Two of Cups represents our relationships. It's your challenge. There might be something coming in with somebody that you really love, really care about, really entangled with, where there's something that is discovered. It's not bad though. You know, your advice card is to be very adult about it. Your advice card is to take it for what it is, not to act out of emotion, but to act out of maturity. Act out of what you know is best, sort of, right? Like, what have you done in the past that solved this situation? What would your best friend do? What would your mom advise you to do? Now, I don't necessarily think it's the worst thing on earth. I just, you know, the Devil card means fear. It means negativity. It means toxicity. It means all of our worries and anxieties really jumping up at us, and it's meant to be faced. We're meant to face it so that we can solve it, right? And so we have everything we need. Incoming, we have the Chariot card. I'm full speed ahead. I'm going in this direction, but there's something about the past coming up, right? Like somebody doesn't want you to go. Somebody doesn't want to see you thrive, or maybe they don't want to see you surpass them. It can also just be very literal. I don't want you to go to that new city. I'm worried about you. I don't want you to go to that new job. I don't feel good about it. You know, somebody's trying to hold you back. And I see that because the nostalgia card is here in the past. And this is in the future, by the way. This is the future part. This is the future too. Incoming. This is what we're dealing with now. So be aware that someone might try to stop you in your tracks. I don't think they're going to be able to stop you, if I'm honest. Because the Chariot says, I know what I'm doing. You can't tell me what to do. I'm following my heart. I'm on my purpose. Ace of Swords. Look at you. Okay, I see. So remember how I said your advice card was to take this in a mature way? I actually see you having a very adult conversation, as I mentioned, about how this made you feel, about how this, you know, how you really put it into thought, how you thought that they were coming from, I guess, like a good place. But, you know, sometimes people's egos can be triggered, and the Four of Pentacles is sort of that ego. So I really do. I feel like someone might be, oh my gosh, holding you back a little bit. And this really wanted to reverse. So, you know, you don't have to stoop to somebody's level. See it from a perspective of love as best as you can. And don't hold yourself back, or don't let anybody else hold you back. All right, that's all I have to say, Jenna. I hope that you like that. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Hey there, what's up? How's it going? You wrote, hey Ron, I hope you're doing great. I am actually doing so nice. May I have a general reading? Thank you so much. Of course. Of course. Let's see what we have. What do we got? You know what I just realized? I feel like I could put these over. I feel like this could go over here. Maybe. And maybe I can put it like behind my hat. Sorry. I had an epiphany. There's a bunch of blank space here. Wait a minute. She's cooking, and then it's like this. I think this is actually good. I don't know. What do you think? You like that better? I don't know, dude. Okay. Hey, Ron. I hope you're doing great. May I have a general reading? Thank you so much. Yeah. Oh, we have stuff popping out. Well, I don't know. I don't think those are actually it. So we're gonna put those back in. Thank you so. Oh my gosh. We gotta do that bell. My goodness. I'm getting distracted. Thank you so much to my guys. And Bear's guides are aiding us in this reading. Let's see what's happening for them. What's coming in for Bear? Okay, alright. Okay. Alright, this is in the past, the death card, a big change. The Seven of Swords, but not seeing it for what it gave to you. The Ten of Cups is here. You'll see it eventually. And then we have the Empress, the Queen of Cups. A lot of feminine energy. Not a bad thing. Oh my gosh! What is going on there? Distractions? Cards falling out? Me? Oh my gosh. And now I'm getting you know what? I'm just gonna change your timestamp. Hey Bear, what's up? If you scroll back a minute, you'll just see me failing miserably to get your reading going. But we're gonna do your reading. I actually already pulled cards out, but they didn't feel right, and then I lost tracking, and so many things started happening that just didn't feel right. So maybe you're feeling a bit discombobulated. Maybe you two are having some distractions get to you. So, you know, whatever that may be. Or maybe it's just me being clumsy. We'll see what the cards say. Alright, this is you, the King of Wands. Ooh, excuse me, in the past. We're doing past, present, future. But I like that. Wow! Oh my gosh! This is completely opposite from what I saw earlier, too. I'm glad that we reshuffled. We have the King of Wands in the past. This is you feeling much more bold. This is you feeling more brave. And then we have the King of Pentacles. I'm taking my work seriously. I'm taking my funds, my money, my career a bit more seriously. That's good. You know, the Hierophant says that I'm looking for more stability. I'm looking for more structure. It's possible that you're looking for a home. You know, the Hierophant can sometimes mean I want a more organized life. I'm more stable. I want to put down really good roots down in my kingdom. And the Hierophant is also a good sign that we're thinking about our body and our health as well in the future. I think that's really nice because the King of Pentacles is all about making sure that we feel very strong and grounded and secure, and that can be with money, but it can also be with our body. I like this. I don't know if you're going on like a weight loss journey or if you're going on a health journey, trying to take all of that more seriously, but it's working. It's working. Okay, we also have the Moon card, and I like this too because this is like I can see the vision. I know what I can express myself as. I know how I want to be seen. You know, the King of Wands can be a bit egoic, but that doesn't have to be a bad thing. It can be fun. It's nice to play with our personality and our avatar and how we look. But anyways, the Moon card is coming in, and the Moon represents a mystery, illusion, the unknown, things and the unseen. But the Ace of Swords is coming up next to the Hermit. So this is cutting through the unclarity. This is cutting through the energies of confusion and lies and deception and seeing it for what it is. And we're very much in thought. You know what I'm hearing there? It's actually really interesting. Somebody that maybe you, I don't want to say was your friend, like you just felt like the energy was a bit off. You're realizing, you're realizing something a week or two later. That they said, like, you're connecting a dot, like you're seeing something that they were trying to hide, or maybe a feeling, I don't know, and you're going, huh, oh, That's what it was. I don't know. That's something really small, though. These are really big energies. I think that's just a little small fraction of what we're experiencing, because the Moon and the Hermit are major arcana. The Ace of Swords says to me that we're looking at our questions and we're deciding to get to the bottom of them with the Hermit. It says, I'm looking into my soul. I'm peering into the darkness. I'm bringing up my light to what has been in the unseen, and I'm getting that inner truth. And this is really going to serve you, because once again, we've got some more earth energy coming in. We have triple earth energy. The Hermit represents feeling like you are, so it's Virgo energy. So what I'm trying to explain is Virgo energy is all about service and healing, wellness. Another card about trying to feel more secure, but because it's still the Hermit, it's doing that through the inside out. So this is dealing with anxiety and stress and perfectionism and all that stuff, really realizing what has been making us feel just all of this cortisol. Why the cortisol? We also have the Princess of Cups and the Nine of Swords. Goodness, you know, I did a few private readings before this. I say a few, I just did one. Wow, and I was feeling great, and I did a reading right before yours as well, and I was feeling so good. I don't know why I'm tripping up so much over your energy. Be very careful. It reminds me of being in our own season of Mercury retrograde, if you're into that. So that just means that communication's a little bit difficult. Saying the truth of things is a bit hard. This is also getting triggered a bit easily because we misunderstand things and we take it to heart, or we take it personally. Be very careful, because the confusion energy is very prevalent, all right? And I think that's why we had the Moon card here. It feels like the Moon is really playing a big part in your life right now. Now, I digress. The Princess of Cups is here, and the Nine of Swords and the Two of Pentacles. The Princess of Cups is all about, I'm seeing something shiny, I'm seeing something new. And the Nine of Swords is, I'm a bit stressed out, and the Two of Pentacles is, I got my hands full, right? So, once again, I wonder why there's just something redirecting our energy. Be very careful about, wasting time on something or someone, or believing false promises. I wonder, it's interesting too, because I feel like you know better, but we just want to be a kind person. I know better. I mean, the Hermit card is here. The Ace of Swords is here. Also, you had two Kings in the beginning. I know better, but I don't want to be a bad person, or I don't want people to say something. I don't know what it is. But your energy is just very, it's very thick right now. In the fog, I'll say. I'm seeing fog. I'm feeling the fog. Usually I would say, oh, it's just me. But anytime it's me, I'm pretty good at getting out of that, as I mentioned before, that mist, that fog, by pushing through the reading. But I don't know, it's still there. It's still there. And I have water, I have coffee, like, we're drinking. anyways, if you're feeling fog, please, be careful of making any major decisions right now. I say right now, in the next maybe week or so, maybe the next month. Right now, you're actually sitting pretty nice. Pretty nice. What am I trying to say, dude? Oh my gosh, I even messed that up. That's so wild. I have a feeling I'm gonna get to the next reading and I'm gonna do fine too. Like, there's just something about this confusingness. So what I'm trying to say, there, my goodness, is that you're good for the next week, but after this week, afterwards, you might be very confused. Try to avoid big decisions. Try to avoid signing anything for the rest of March, okay? That would be my advice. Just because there's something we're not seeing, even though you're still trying to get to the bottom of it, we're still in the wandering mode. And something might try to distract you just to keep you busy, and it could hurt us, Yeah, but be careful. Oh my gosh, I keep saying, what is happening? I'm sorry, Bear. I hope that you like that. I feel like there's a lot of rambling. a lot of things not quite making sense. So and it was the same energy beforehand. So I'm gonna trust that there is a message there. Okay. Thank you very, very much. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember, you're never alone, and you are loved. I'll see you later. I'm really sorry. Let me know if you want a refund, because like all I was able to tell you is don't make major decisions. You're good for the next week. Okay, I'll see you later, and someone might distract you, and it might hurt you financially. All right, we'll see you later. Bye-bye. Hey, Ivy, what's up? How are you doing? You said hi, Ron. Mwaha! I'm back. I miss y'all. I miss you too. Thank you for coming back into my presence. I am very, very honored. You wrote, I actually need help finding some lost items. Oh, what? I've actually never done that before. I've never tried that before. First, my shirt I wore to a day club, and second, my retainers. Oh, also general advice would be great. Mwah. Okay, my shirt I wore to day club. Okay, let's see. Let's see. I'll try my best. It's really funny. Oh, we already have stuff popping out. Oh, I already have stuff popping out. That's actually so fun. I've never tried this before. Okay, Princess of Cups. Hold on. Okay, someone, a friend might have it. You know, it might be a friend. It could be a female friend. I say this because the Princess of Cups is somebody young, somebody youthful, and it also says, ooh, something shiny. It reminds me of someone picking it up and going, oh, they forgot this. Let me grab it for them. Those are the Queen of Pentacles, and usually this is a woman who means well, very domestic. And we have Justice. My words were very honest. My intentions were true. So that's what I'll say about that. I think somebody well-intentioned grabbed it for you. So you might see it, getting it later from somebody. Which is fun. Let's try the retainers, dude. Let's try the retainers. It's really fun. Hold on. What do we got? Ooh. Queen of Wands, Ace of Wands, and the Chariot. Okay, Queen of Wands is, I'm very sporadic. It's sort of like a ADHD. I think that you left it it's like it's hidden in plain sight. I see this because the Queen of Wands is like, look at me, I'm right here. But it's also very distracted. Like when she's focusing on something, she's staring at him. There's the Ace of Wands, and the Ace of Wands is about a spark of creation. So like you put it somewhere that maybe you don't normally do it, but it's hidden in plain sight is what I mean. And the Chariot card is here too. And it's like, that's where it is. It's like, that makes so much sense. Of course I take it out there. That's what I have there. I hope that helped. And sometimes this can mean as well, like you put it next to something creative. Like maybe it was overstimulating you and you're like, man, I really gotta focus. What? I hope that helped. All right, let's see what's going on in general for you. What's happening for Ivy? That was really fun. I like that. What's going on in general for Ivy? The World, the High Priestess, and the Emperor. Your challenge is the Two of Pentacles, and this represents having a lot on our plate, having a lot to handle, a lot that we need to work with. We're very busy. We have your energy coming up as the World, and this is, I'm moving out of an old cycle. I'm moving out of this. I don't want to be there anymore. I learned my lessons. We're going in this new direction. We also have your focus being the High Priestess, and this is to be more intentional with your energy. So I see you trying to think about, how am I showing up every day? And I like this next to the Emperor, by the way. This says that not only am I taking into account my emotions and my spirit, my soul, my intuition, but I'm actually listening to it, taking action on it. So I see you getting really busy with something that you just feel very called to, very drawn towards. All right, so your intuition's very tapped in, very in tune. You might go back and forth. You might question, should I really do that? Is that really best for me? The answer is yes. Hold on, my throat's really dry. I'm gonna drink some water. So this is you, sorry, I'm back, I drink water. So this is you acting on these intuitive pulls. And I think the reason why, and you know, what does that mean? What are these intuitive pulls that we're having? Well, the Emperor says that we are being a bit braver or being a bit more ambitious. We want to take more strides. We want to be stronger and prouder. And it's not a bad energy to be in. You know, the Emperor says that I know how to handle myself. I know what I'm about. I like it. I think that you have a lot that you need to finish or check off your list in order for you to actually start focusing on what you'd like, you know, focusing on what brings you joy and is very passionate for you. It reminds me of, you know, for example, I don't let myself stream, or I don't let myself I don't let myself stream until I finish at least like a couple private readings and I do my makeup readings. It's like that. Or unless I make a video, you know, it's having these sort of stipulations in place before you do something fun. And so that's what I see. Your advice card is the Seven of Wands, and this is to spend time making yourself feel safe and secure, like your ducks in a row. This is about having a wall up sometimes. It can also mean healthy boundaries. But in this case, it feels like safety is our #1 priority. So getting shit done, dude. Getting shit done. King of Cups, the Magician. And so this is what's coming afterwards. The King of Cups represents somebody here to give us good advice. I think I'm seeing you like, yeah, I'm seeing you watch a video. Honestly, it feels like a very motivational video, and I think it helps you. I think it helps you a lot. Now think about. Excuse me. Oh my goodness. Think about. I drink water. None of the hiccups. The King of Cups is like someone who's nurturing you, someone who's making you think about things on a deeper level, and the Magician is about manifestation. So you might be watching a video on manifestation, but to me it feels more like you're seeing your own power, like your own energy in a different light. It's sort of like when I was binging videos on witchcraft, like or I was binging videos on how to, I don't know, when I was little, like make friends. It's stuff like this where it's like I want to do this thing, and there's someone else who has been successful at it. And so I'm watching them do it, and they're explaining how, and that helps me actually manifest what I want. So that's what I see. I hope that helps you, Ivy. Thank you very much. And then you're taking, like, you're actually doing it. I hope that helps you. Thank you. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See you later. Bye-bye. Hi there, Vinny. Thank you for getting a reading from me. You wrote, "Hi, Ron. I just got into relationship." Congratulations! I was wondering if I could get a love reading on how my new relationship with Cairo will unfold, or what I may need to know. Thanks a ton. As always, oh, of course. Congratulations! That's really fun. Let's see what's incoming for both of you. What's going on? What's happening in the future of Vinny and Kaido? Thank you for trusting me. I hope you guys are feeling good, feeling happy. It's so sweet. I like that a lot. Well, first of all, we have the sun. Happiness, joy, success. This card has candle wax on it. I need to fix that. I spilled the wax on it a couple streams ago. This means speed, action, and quick change. We also have the star card, and this means having a dream and having a shared goal. So, number one, I see in the past, both of you have been talking about long-term stuff, really enjoying your life together, being very present in the moment, and dreaming a lot. Feeling very whimsy. I like it. We also have the Eight of Wands, and just know, I think that there is, I don't know, the Eight of Wands is like, where are we going? Is it long distance? Are you moving to me? Am I moving to you? It could also mean traveling, like who's traveling to who? Or like, when's the next time we're gonna go out and do something if it's a physical stuff? But yeah, there's conversations coming in about travel, and maybe even about moving. Like, what's the long-term stuff? Because the star is, what are our goals, as I mentioned before? What are we putting our faith and our hope in? What's going to be our driving lights? What's the light at the end of the tunnel? What does that look like? Justice, a straight card. Number one, I think you're gonna be looking at the statistics and stuff on how you're gonna make this work. Not necessarily, it feels more like money. I don't know. I just keep getting money and timing and, yeah, dude. And how to make this really special. There's a really adult conversations happening. It's not bad though. The strength card means that we're feeling very much confident around each other because there's really good communication. And the Knight of Pentacles is here as well. This is independence. What am I studying? If you're studying something, if you're like, I don't know, they keep bringing up the long term. They keep bringing up what are the goals, what are the dreams, the aspirations, and what steps are we doing today to get them. You know, when you're in a relationship, especially if it's long distance, or you know, if you don't get to see each other that often, even if you're there physically, what are we planning? What day of the week is for just us? Is it Saturday? Is it Sunday? How can we balance this out so that nobody's feeling neglected? All of that is what we're talking about, and it's very mature. It's very nice. I think both of you want to make this work, and I like it. And there's still that joy and that fun and that excitement of a new relationship. Now we have the Four of Pentacles, the King of Pentacles as well. Ooh. Aw. Yeah, oh my gosh. You two are so sweet together. I do want... So, more money stuff. It's okay. Money isn't a bad thing to talk about. I think it's very normal to discuss it, especially if you want to, you know, go on dates, give each other a good birthday. All of that stuff is coming to the forefront. Maybe it's on your mind, you know, making sure that you're able to show up the way that you need to. I think money can be a big stressor in people's relationships, but both of you are taking it by force. And when I say by force, I mean it's not a big stressor. You know, we're very open about it. And I think this is what's gonna make y'all last. And the King of Pentacles, the Queen of Pentacles is a lasting energy. As well as the Four of Pentacles, you know, I'm really holding you close, near and dear. I think both of you are gonna be glued to the hip pretty soon. If you're not already, so you're like sleeping on the phone, you're sending pictures if you do have to go to work. I don't know if you're employed, but I don't know, that's just what it feels like. The Knight of Pentacles is slow and steady wins the race. I wanna make this last. I like it. It's not bad at all. Let's see what we need to watch out for, because I had mentioned a lot of positive stuff. We should talk about, let's see what's maybe getting in the way. Everybody has that. Oh, it just feels so healthy. It really does. Maybe you guys got all of the scary stuff out of the way beforehand. Ace of Cups. So here's what might get in the way. The King of Wands. Oh, it's just... There could be something... Be careful, because there might be some fears around another person. It could be an ex. It could be like a new friend. It feels more like a new friend. I feel like partner, or maybe it's you. It might even be both of you are meeting a new friend, and this person you might talk about a bit, or you might be excited to like spend time with, and somebody gets jealous. And I say this because the King of Wands it could be a bit possessive. And the Three of Wands here is about in the future. In the future, I'm getting out more. And the Ace of Cups is a new relationship, meeting someone new. It doesn't have to be romantic. And so, yeah, there might be some fear around a new person. But listen, hey, they chose you. You're with them at the end of the day. They came up very honest, and so did you. So I don't think you have anything to worry about. Try to be confident. Try to be confident. That's my biggest advice for both of you. To have confidence and have faith in each other. Okay, that's what I have, Vinny. I'll let you like that. Thank you very much. Look, the sun again. Good luck with everything you are endeavoring. And remember that you're never alone and you are loved. See ya. Bye-bye. Hi there, Mirajane. Thank you very much for getting a reading from me last night. I hope you like it. I really do. Let me know if you have any questions. You wrote, "Hi Ron, may I have a career reading? I want to know how my future venture would work out and what to expect in the future." Of course! Let's see what we got. What's happening in career for... Sorry, a cookie before the swim. I had my carbs. We're ready. I just have more energy to divide. Alright, what's happening for you, Mira? What's going on? Ooh, the 2 cups. I made a big decision. I've taken a big leap and I'm married to it. The 8 of cups. I'm walking into the unknown. I don't quite have all my ducks in a row, but I know that I need to take a big step forward. This is a 6 of swords. In the future, I see you letting go of people, places, things, commitments that don't serve this purpose. Because like I said, I see you going all in. I will say I feel that there are some unexpected twists and turns coming in. Don't worry, as you can tell in this card, you'll eventually reach the beautiful island, that beautiful star with a rainbow. This is going to something that serves you a bit better. So we have 2 things about traveling, 2 things here about letting go, moving forward, and taking a really big leap of faith. Okay, let's have the 7 of cups. What did I say? Yeah, I have a feeling that we're gonna get a bit overwhelmed, all right? This is like, oh, should I do this? Should I do that? Should I start here? Well, the 8 of Swords says this is self-imposed restrictions. There's freedom on the precipice of it. We're a bit too zoomed in. We're thinking about the particulars too much and we need to cover our bases. And it's possible that this overwhelm is gonna cause some anxiety, and it is possible that we make some poor financial decisions. We all do that. You know, we have to make mistakes in order to learn. This is the most likely outcome, by the way. You don't have to accept it. You can always change it. But the devil can mean commitments that aren't necessarily for your best interest. I don't know if you're doing like art or content creation. I don't know what it could be for you if you're doing your own little business. But this can sometimes mean that we are talking to people that promise a lot but aren't going to deliver as well. All right, and also there's something that's giving us pause, like that's gonna cost too much money, or I don't have the right team, or I don't have the right stuff to do it, but we actually do, right? It's a distraction. My goodness, it's tripping up over that. Okay, 4 of Pentacles. I'm saving my money and I reach a goal. And oh, there we go. Yeah, what I say, you're gonna learn very quickly. I mean, very quickly. Through making some small mistakes. It's all right. They don't seem huge. They don't seem major. What it is that you do, what you need to do to be successful. So this is about putting down strong foundations so that this can be lasting. And the 4 of Pentacles, as I mentioned before, I'm saving my money and preparing, and you're able to actually get the thing that you need, or have the experience in order to be successful at it. And Hierophant says that while it is something that we're building upon, there is a lot of wins. And remember, with any business or any sort of career that you are trying to build from the ground up, it takes years. It takes years. It took me about a year streaming to quit all my jobs. I was working 4 jobs at the time, and I was also a caretaker, and it was really difficult, but I knew that this was my passion. I knew this was my path, so I trusted, and I kept it up, and I think it's gonna be a similar path to you, where it's gonna take a little bit of time before we can really make this our everything, but it's definitely in the cards for you. All right, there's something about delays too. I don't know, it's like you order something, it gets delayed, something like that, okay? So watch out for that. All right, good luck with everything you are endeavoring, and remember that you're never alone and you are loved. We'll see you later. Bye-bye. Thank you again. See ya.